adding 2 touchdowns. It's the Titans and the Bills on Monday night.
We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight we wrap up an intriguing Week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills. Hello everybody, with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Not something you expect to see from the opening kickoff, that's for sure, and they will start at the 40. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
On play action, Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Our game, the Titans and Bills, the first of 2 on this Monday night in Week 2. We'll see the Vikings and Eagles set to kick off in the nightcap right around 8:30 Eastern. Stay tuned for that. Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
On 2nd and goal, Allen. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal. Singletary. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. So a decision to be made. Is this something, opening drive maybe they discussed before the game?
They had to, and that's the responsible way of getting ready for a game. You go through situations with your staff, you go through scenarios, and you read your team. If we're in this spot and we're moving the ball well, is this a time to go for it, or is it a time to be a little bit cautious? I think in this case, he feels good about his team. He should go for it.
Tennessee brings its offense to the field for the first time, and that means that we get to see the electric rookie out of Liberty, Malik Willis.
I think the hope was to let him sit and learn for a bit, but he was thrown right into the fire in Week 1. Now we'll see what kind of lessons he's learned as he prepares for his 2nd start in the NFL.
So, Charles, they wanted 7 on that opening drive. They didn't want to settle for a field goal.
Felt like a tone setter. You know, that's what they were looking for, because a lot of teams, they'll march it downfield, and when they kick the field goal, it almost feels disappointing, doesn't it? You have a nice drive. I think this team decided, guess what? No matter what, we're going for the 6, trying to put these points on the board and settle that is.
Unfortunately, that mentality did not work out.
Good praise to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. picked out by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety did it.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make.
Touchdown! Stephon Diggs. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of carries, 126 yards.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. The Titans are 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home. But now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. So the new weapon just picked up via the trade, making an impact here right away.
And what you like about getting guys who catch passes, you don't have to spend a lot of time in the playbook. You just tell them to dial up a route and get the ball in their hands.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Well, CD, as we look at this draft class, this offense received quite a bit of help this past April. It's a group very focused on this side of the ball, particularly when you look at those early picks.
Yeah, when you look at the top of the board, it's pretty clear they wanted immediate impact for their offense in the first round, and they got him. Beyond that, I like how they kept adding to that unit in the rounds that followed. Those other picks, they may not all be the same type of day-one difference makers, but coach them up, and they could make a difference down the road.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
And now out come the Bills. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running left, it's Henry. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's where they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs
under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Another try after the 1st down sack. Willis looking middle, and that's complete. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 16. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Henry is in. Touchdown, Tennessee. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week, and it's pay dirt for a 3rd time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdowns scored when this season comes to an end. Quick question, partner. Is it bad luck to toast him with a sports drink?
Not at all, partner. I think that's a fantastic idea. Cheers. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. And here come the Bills. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run with Hines. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Eluding the pressure right. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense set to go again. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Willis. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far, but you don't want to let them all on the rookie quarterback. He's definitely the root cause. guys, and all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball's going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 2nd down throw coming by Willis. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Willis. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles had 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Terrell Lewis able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Allen. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And Davis with it left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. This is taken at the 10. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Off the option, here's Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Holding. Offense.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Here's Willis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Willis, third and long. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On first down, Willis. He'll buy some, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Willis escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. To the air on first down, here's Willis. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 1st and 10, Willis. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. Flushed out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Last play of the half, Willis. And he's got it. And he's brought down. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Malik Willis gets set to lead this offense once again. And the first half was not kind to him, and he knows that. 3 interceptions, but still tied, so kind of a clean slate.
I'd say it's a reprieve because ordinarily you throw 3 interceptions, your team should be behind. So he has to be thinking to himself, okay, I'm off the hook for that one. I have to play better for my team here in the second half.
But he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 35 on second down, Willis. He'll get this one to Pittman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more of a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
On third down, it's Willis. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game, and a first down on that last catch as well. A good throw there, and this is a quarterback who's still just getting his feet wet, obviously. And by most accounts, last week played okay in the victory. But I want to know, Charles, what was your impression of his play last week?
Brandon, I think a lot of teams will be happy with okay, and early on, it's less about how many touchdowns did he throw, but did he not throw interceptions? Did he handle adversity? Did he handle the huddle? Those types of things. That's what people are looking for.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. And it's caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Traylon Burks with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Bullock good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was Traylon Burks capping things off with a touchdown catch. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the 2nd half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Allen. Being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry, and way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 111 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Willis will look to throw on 1st down. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 2nd down and 8. 2nd down, here's Willis. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday. Back now in Buffalo. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he will find his man on the outside. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down. Willis will look to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Michael Pittman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now 21-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that on your side.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And again, it's Allen. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo 1st. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. This to Hines on the drop-off. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him. Oh.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Kevin Byard, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raider, gets the sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Jamison Crowder, 29 yards. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Isabella now from his end zone. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 134 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. On the give, this is their fullback. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively, kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Willis looking to throw on 1st down. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. And a busy night for Henry continues. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Again, it's Henry. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Let's go.
Henry up the middle. Runs over him. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Willis. His throw caught right around the 6. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Off the option, here's Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Bullock good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
A 10-play drive that time. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Josh Allen in the offense now. Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:07 remaining. Field goals, useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order.
Now Allen. Pass complete to Hines.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Allen. And that's complete to McKenzie.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. Rolling to his right, toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Here's Allen.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence and made